One. Hey y'all, this is my husband Jared.
This is my wife Jenny.
This is CherryPieCottage.
She didn't point at y'all this time.
No, I did not. Of course, y'all didn't know that I always cut it out, so. But this is
CherryPieCottage. Episode
you
45.
You forgot your part.
Episode 45, y'all.
So, we live in Lubbock, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
We love it. We had snow this morning.
Weird.
We don't usually get snow. Of course, it's all gone now.
Yeah.
Almost. So,
wherever the sun is hitting, it's gone. So.
Yep. But we got snow. So.
I'm gonna move those over
welcome to all of our new and returning viewers. If you're new, sit back, relax, and get ready to giggle. Mm-hmm. And if you're returning, you already know what's coming. Yep. So. Yeah.
So, what's been going on, babe?
My grandmother's in the hospital, y'all. She got pneumonia, and then they checked her blood, and the pneumonia's getting better, but she's having to be hospitalized for 6 weeks. They had to put a PICC line in because they found a bacterial infection in her blood. So she is going to have IV antibiotics for the next 6 weeks. So, and she is 89. So it's kind of a big deal because, and they've found out that she officially has AFib. Her stomach muscles have decided they're not going to work properly. So the days that they don't work, her esophagus won't let food in, so then she gets sick and...
Just a bad situation.
Yeah. She is looking a lot better though. She's eating better now. She's doing smaller, more frequent meals, so that helps.
Mm-hmm.
So far her AFib is behaving itself as far as we know. And the pneumonia is doing better. So yesterday when we went to go see her, she sounded and looked a lot better than she had. So what else has been going on, dearest?
That's about it, really.
Well, you've been working on the script for puppets for LTC.
Yeah.
So LTC season's coming back.
I was cracking myself up with it yesterday.
In case y'all don't know, LTC stands for Leadership Training for Christ.
Yes. And
it is a convention for 3rd graders through 12th graders that our congregation goes to every year. And there's events. Nobody actually wins. You're really just competing against yourself. But the way we do it with our children is...
we must crush the others.
No, we do not do that at all. It is more about learning what the scripture is and how to apply it to your everyday life.
It's like a weekend VeggieTales episode.
Yeah.
Basically.
So, but we are the coaches for the older puppets group at our congregation. We have had the script written since last year. He just had to actually put it
all up here
down. So
mind vault.
Doesn't help the kids that need to know the script. So.
Why do they need to know it? As long as I know it, and I can tell them, no, you did that wrong. Do it again.
So we will definitely try and tape it. He'll have to do it, not me. And even then, you might not be able to. We might have to get somebody else to tape it for us. Because I need your help getting the kids all set up and everything. Because we have to go in and set up the chairs and all of that. So, but we will try and tape it so y'all can see it. So just think it's his sense of humor. But our theme this year was rescued, and the scripture is from 2 Samuel. There's 2 Samuels in the book, but it's in the Bible, but it's 2 Samuel.
It's the same Samuel.
So, but there is choir, there is drama, there is Bible quiz where they take the book of 2 Samuel and study it, and then they have a quiz. There is, for the young men, there is song leading and Bible reading and speeches, and
the girls
have it too, yes, but our daughter doesn't usually participate in that.
No.
So, but
it's not her
it's
cup of tea.
Teaching them, preparing them for when they get older. So, but it's a lot of fun. We have done it, this is our
Fourth?
fourth. This will be our 4th year since we've moved back to home. So
17, 18, 19. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we did it 16 too.
No, we didn't. We didn't move here until like October of 16.
Yeah, so it was 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. So this will be our 4th year. Of course, we had to, make Michael do it.
Yeah.
And then after that, that's the way that child is. You have to make him do it, and then he's just like, oh, yeah, I want to do it. It's great. Now he loves it. Had to make him go to church camp first time. Now he loves it.
He actually cried
the first
year when we picked him up.
Because he wasn't ready to go home yet.
No.
He enjoyed it so much. So, but yeah. In case you don't know, most of my social life, well, even your social life, your actual social life is church related.
Yes.
And a lot of it revolves around our children because since they are homeschooled, we want to make sure that they have a social life and with kids that we would like for them to be around.
And I don't socialize with the people from work, so.
You talk to them at work.
Yeah, I'll talk to them at work. They are work friends. Mostly
because what they enjoy doing, we don't enjoy doing, like going out to the bar or, watching a football game and drinking a beer. That's just not something. We don't watch sports. We are those Texans that actually do not like football. So, but the other thing is we have a new cow that we are starting. By the time this goes up, the thread will be in our Ravelry group and our Facebook group. This is a very, very laid back, easygoing cow. There is going to be one thread, so all the chatter and all the foes are all in one thread, and we will draw for prizes from that. And Facebook, I will put a post up, and all of your chatter and everything will go on that one post. So, but basically, knit something for yourself.
Treat yourself.
That's basically what it boils down to, because after the holidays, you've done all the knitting for everybody else. So now it's time to pick a special project just for yourself or to finish a project that you started. So it does not have to be one you just cast on.
Can I enter this one?
No, because you're not eligible for prizes. You're running the cow.
But I can still put it in there, right?
No.
In the chatter one?
No, we're not having a separate chatter thread. We're having one thread, and we're drawing prizes from them.
So the chatter and the FO thread are the same?
Yeah.
Well, how does that work? How would you...
If you just go in and chatter about it, you have a chance for a prize. What?
I don't know about that.
What, you don't like that idea?
I don't know.
I just want an easy, laid-back cow. So, post your whips, post your foes, talk about your whips, talk about your foes.
I'll post mine after we draw it.
You mean when I lock the thread?
Sure.
When I lock the thread, you can't post in it anymore.
I'm an admin. I can post whenever I feel like it.
You can't. You're not an admin on our group, are you?
How am I not an admin?
You're not.
You didn't make me an admin?
No, because you changed your... You got a new Ravelry account, and I haven't...
Jerkface.
Since you deleted your other one, and then you added another one, you're no longer an admin.
But I thought it was on Facebook.
No, on Facebook, I haven't figured out how to make you an admin yet.
Oh, good grief.
That's the problem. So if y'all know how to do that, let me know.
Okay, so which one are you drawing from?
Both.
Oh. So there's going to be 2 winners.
There's got to be more than 2 winners. It just depends on how many prizes, but there's at least 2 winners, one from Ravelry and one from Facebook.
Oh, good grief.
So, and it's probably going to be...
This way more complicated.
I'm not. I'm making it less complicated. So you just want me to make it more complicated so you can post and talk about your whip. Because you're super proud about this
because
one.
It's awesome.
So, that's it. Y'all look, I'm drinking out of my Cozy Up mug. My Cozy Up Knits mug. It says Fondle My Knits. I have this one, and then I have my Knitting in the Lounge 2019, and they're some of my favorite mugs.
I like the size of them.
Yeah.
They're the perfect size for coffee.
Mm-hmm. I like them because it makes me think of my Canadian friends.
That too.
I was gonna say Katie friends for some reason. I don't know. So.
Our friends from Canada.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say Katie.
No, I know.
So, I mean, Katie is one of our Canadian friends.
She's one of our Canadian friends, so. Hi, Katie.
But it also just makes me think of all of my nitty friends in general. So, you want to put your whip down so we can move on to the next subject?
Sure.
Okay.
Let me put that stitch in, just so that way I have an idea of where I'm at. Super easy now. I can actually like read the pattern just by looking at it. Okay.
Okay, so now it's time for
Faux party! Me first.
You didn't even give me a chance to ask you.
Well,
you
now you
ruined
can
it.
ask, now you can ask.
No,
it.
I'm not going to do it now because you decided to just go ahead and not let me even ask. So I have a faux, guys.
What photo do you have there?
Okay, these were finished before Christmas and they were finished the last podcast. I just forgot to show them because they were a Christmas gift. I finished them and they got wrapped and put
Straight into.
Yeah.
What you got there?
I'm not sure. It was hair? I don't know.
Maybe.
But anyways,
hair.
these are the mitts from the Comfy Cozy Trio by Cozy Up Knits. I cannot believe I just forgot that. That is ridiculous. Anyways, the main color, the gray, is was it Savvy Skeins or Yarn Carnival?
Oh, I don't know.
It's the Earl,
gray?
yeah.
Yarn Carnival.
Yarn Carnival, and it's Earl is the colorway. The other colors were a mini skein set from Poppy Yarn and Fiber, which is a Canadian dyer. I picked those up while we were in Canada. So, and I have more than enough left over that I'm probably going to knit her a cowl too. The beauty about these is I knit them in the opposite direction on purpose, but I have discovered that because of the way that the thumb is knit, you can wear them either direction. So you can make them match where the pinks are at the top, or you can flip them where they're opposite, or the yellows are at the top. So that was not my intention when I knit these, but...
So they're palindrome mitts.
Yeah. So I don't even know if the Cozy Up Knits girls know that, but just so y'all know...
Well...
That's where the beginning
No,
of the...
I'm saying the way that thumb is sitting, it might not... I mean, yeah, you could, but...
Well, if I fix it, it's right. I just hadn't fixed it. So, but... Yeah. Haley specifically asked for some shorter mitts that were thinner yarn too, so. But yeah, so you could wear them either way because of the way that the thumb is knit, which I think is brilliant. That's the only faux I have. Moving on, it's time for...
I squeeze you!
Hey babe, do you have a faux?
Yes, I do.
Did you learn something from this mistake to wait and let me ask?
That you're a jerk face, yes.
I'm not a jerk face. You just decided not to let me ask.
So, I finished my Rose Hill socks. And I got them on my super sweet sock blockers. But...
And who are they made by?
Burning Impressions?
Yes.
Yes. So, as usual, I got to a certain point above the heel and I was just tired of knitting, so I went ahead and put the cuff on.
Huh?
But I picked this yarn up at Knit City, and I don't remember the name of the yarns. So
They were from Rose Hill,
yeah, but the girl from Rose Hill, I'm not sure. Rose.
It's
We'll
not
call her
Ro-
Rose.
it's
We'll call her
not
Rose. I'm
It's
not
not
100% of her name. She helped me pick out the contrast color because the one that I wanted was a brighter orange than that, but they were all out. And so she helped me pick out the...
Was it like spiced pumpkin or something?
I honestly don't know, and I don't want to just... I don't want to even take a guess as to what the yarn is called.
Her name is Robin, by the way.
Okay, Robin. Thank you, Robin, for helping me pick out the yarn. that made these awesome socks. So, but this orange is the same as that orange right there. It's just, so that's why
it works better.
Yeah,
than the bright
I
orange.
think it does work better. But another pair of socks.
Finished my coffee already.
Oh, sad day.
So, is that it? Do you have any more foes?
No.
Okay then. Then now it's time for. And now for something completely different. Hey babe, what's going on in the news?
Oh, a lot.
Oh really?
There's a lot. How much does a pirate pay for corn?
I don't want to know.
It's not much. It's just a buccaneer.
Anything else going on in the news?
Yes. So I was going somewhere yesterday, and a clown held the door open for me. It was such a nice gesture. Wah.
Yeah, that one didn't go so well.
2 windmills standing out in the field. One of the windmills says, "What's your favorite kind of music?" The other one says, "I'm a big metal fan." Want to hear something terrible?
No.
Paper. See? Told you it was terrible. The past, the present, and the future all walk into a bar. It was tense.
Anything else in the news?
I'm still going. You know the best time on a clock? 6:30. Hands down, best time.
That's so dumb.
My, you know you weren't the first woman that I dated, or girl that I dated.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. My ex, she used to always hit me with stringed instruments. I just wish I had known about her history of violins. No?
No.
Okay.
Anything else in the news?
That's all I got.
Okay. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. So, now it's time for Whip It. Whip It Good.
What you whipping up, babe?
Well, let's talk about sweaters because y'all know I'm sweater obsessed.
No, you?
Oh, I know. Used to be obsessed about shawls, but now it is all about sweaters. So this is my throwback. I have finished one sleeve down to the cuff, and I have picked up the other sleeve. So once I get this down to the cuff, then I will knit the cuffs on both of them 2 at a time. So, but all of the pretty colors are Happy Little Yarn. And then the gray is Knit Pick Swish Worsted in Dove Heather. So, there is that one. I've been working on it slowly, but then the Mystery Cow... Yarn down, guys. Yarn down. Hold on. And I'm a little worried I'm going to run out of yarn on this too, by the way. Just a little. Because I have this left to finish off this sleeve, and then I have 2 more balls. And then I have this left for this sleeve. So I'm slightly worried I'm going to run out of yarn, which it's going to be more of a hassle than it is like a want-want.
An actual problem?
Yeah, because I can just order it from Knit Picks. It's just, Knit Picks takes forever to ship. So, and this is in my Wizard of Oz bag, my giant Wizard of Oz bag from Ginger Snap. Ginger Snap that. So, I love this bag, like, so much. As soon as this sweater is done, there will be another sweater put in it. Once I get the yarn dyed up for it, because I have plans. I have lots of plans for lots of sweaters this year. But I need to finish one sweater before I cast on another. I have 3 on the needles. But in my defense, only 2 of them are for me. The throwback is by Andrea Mowry. And then this one is the Soldotna crop. But it's not going to be quite a crop because it's for my daughter. And this one is by Boylan Knitworks. And I'm using all of my yarn. Which this is the very first sweater that I'm doing that. So I'm really excited. So, I have done a little bit more. So I don't know if this part was in there the last time I showed it to you. But.
Which part? The arrows?
Yeah.
I think it was.
Okay, well, then I'm just re-showing it. But, so the green and the white are on my DK100 base. And the green is $5 Billio. The white is just an undyed. The gray and the purple are both on my DK Tweed. The purple is Burple and the gray is Concrete. So, and the main color for the whole sweater is going to be Concrete. Like, she wants me to do the cuffs and everything in the Concrete. So that's more of what it looks like. Since there's not a lot in the actual sweater right now. So, but mostly, I've put in a little bit of work on both of these. But mostly, I love this bag, but I hate the zipper that I put in it. This was before I discovered good zippers, so that one always gets stuck. But mostly I've been working on my MCAL, but we will talk about that in a minute. Hey babe, what you whipping up?
I am whipping up a hat. And let me...
Mind you, he started this after we finished recording last time, so this is a brand new...
So this is brand new. Y'all haven't seen this yet.
His mojo is back, guys.
And before I show you the hat, I'm going to show you what colors I'm using. I love these colors. You would not think that these colors look good together, but when they are together, it looks amazing. So this
one's not showing up quite right. It's darker.
Yeah. So this is Emu Eggs, and this is Mustard. Both by the smoking hot dyer over at CherryPieCottage. Okay. They are on her worsted.
Nope.
DK.
DK100.
DK100. 100% single white male.
We are not doing that. It is superwash merino. Or 100% DK, like I said when I first started talking about it. Because,
So, the hat that I'm making is out of the Scandinavian Knits book that we showed last episode. Mm-hmm. And it is the... I cut off the name of the hat. But anyway, that's the hat. And this is I copied it in black and white. So it's just to save ink in our printer. And now the actual hat. I gotta make sure my needles don't come out because I have such a short cable in here.
His mojo is definitely back, guys.
But there it is.
You could put your thingy on and then spread it out and then you don't have to worry about it.
Well, I have to worry less. This thing doesn't exactly hold that well. My little needle minder.
It does.
That was gifted to me by Feather Stitches podcast girls.
It holds. It's because it's such short needles.
Yeah. So, there you go. And yeah, I mean, that's 2 weeks. Actually, less than 2 weeks because I cast this on... Did I cast it on right after we got done recording?
No, you finished those off first.
Yeah, I finished my Rose Hill socks first, and then I cast this on.
You cast it on New Year's Day.
New Year's Day. So today's the 11th, so 11 days of knitting, and that's where I'm at. I've already finished one repeat in the pattern, and I've started the second one. And you're only supposed to run through the repeat twice, but I'm gonna reevaluate once I get that repeat done
Sorry, his phone is going
Sorry.
off.
And decide if I want to do a third or not. I'm not big on slouchy hats, but I do want it to be able to cover all the way down below my ears.
You can't really tell, but these are the exact same colors. But next to
Yeah.
the yellow in here, this is showing up more of what the actual color is.
Mm-hmm.
If you look up emu eggs, that is the color that the yarn actually is. It's more of like a greeny blue.
Yeah. I'm going to flip it around so y'all don't see that ugly jog in my white stripes. But there it is. And I can't, for the life of me, I can't remember. It's something hat. Something way hat.
Go get the book
Where's the book?
on my shelf with my other knitting books.
Okay.
Do you want me to just go ahead and talk about mine?
Yeah,
or-
go ahead. Go ahead. I'm going to go
So-
grab that book.
In this bag is my Cozy Up Knits Mystery Cow Up the Creek. So if you do not want to be spoiled and see all of Clue 1 and the start of Clue 2, look away now. Spoiler, 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 spoiler,
Spoiler.
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 So this bag is by Prairie Dye Studios, and I am using my yarn. One is on my fingering sock, and the other one is on my fingering tweed. And this is Clue 1. The speckle is Snow Flurries on fingering sock, and my solid is Teal-tastic on fingering tweed. So, just so y'all can kind of get a reference. So this is Teal-tastic and this is emu eggs. So you can see it's a little bit greener. It's showing up better next to the Teal-tastic though, babe, look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shows up a little better.
So this is Clue 1. And then I have finished the first lace section of Clue 2.
Spoiler.
So I really like this lace. So I actually enjoyed knitting it and did not get bored. However, by the time I got to this third section of Fisherman's Rib, I was done with Fisherman's Rib. I still have more in Clue 2. But
Oh.
that's okay.
It's the Milky Way hat. And it's out of the Winter Knits from Scandinavia book.
Is there an actual person's name that it's by? Is it not on the front of the book?
No.
Yes,
By
it is.
Jennie Alderbrandt.
So you can get this book on Amazon if you want
Yes.
it. So, but knitting with my Teal-tastic, have decided that I need like a whole sweater out of this colorway. And I really am kind of thinking that I want it on worsted. Either that or I'm gonna do a cardigan, but on DK tweed. But no, you know. So the camera stopped recording because it'd been 30 minutes. But anyways, no, I think my next sweater I want to cast on is going to be Teal-tastic on DK tweed. Or I was thinking about bringing in worsted tweed too. So I might get it and try that base, see if I like it. And then it might come out in the fall. I don't know. But there is a pattern that I want to do. And it's by Andrea Mowry, I think. The Weekender. Duh. So, yeah. That or this other new colorway that I've got.
You know what's really cool?
What?
I'm an experienced knitter.
Oh, really?
Yes, because the skill level for this is experienced.
So that is all we have for whips.
Yep.
So, then now it's time for...
Shop news.
Why are you saying it? You don't have shop news.
I can still say it.
You're supposed to say it with me, not before me.
Sorry. Let's do it again.
I'm going to cut that out.
Okay.
Okay. Now it's time for shop
Shop
news.
news.
So, do you have any shop news?
I do not. I'm a horrible business owner. I really am. I don't have new product. I don't have things to say. Yeah. Next episode, I'll have something to show.
You know I love you, right?
I love you too.
He gets really, really excited about new projects.
Yeah, I know.
And he gets really into them, and then they fade off. So, but this one didn't cost us money, so we're good. His hunting, you're still very, very much into.
Yes.
So, I just need him to keep doing the woodworking so I can get new candle holders. And table legs. And, yeah.
Yeah. How about that?
But also in his defense, he's been busy at work.
Yes.
So, even though things are starting to slow down now, so maybe you'll be able...
No. They're about to really start picking up. That's the problem. So, yeah, running a business while also working a 6 to 5 job.
That he's the manager.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
certain things have to take a hit.
Precedence, yeah. And your shop took the hit because...
Because my shop doesn't pay any bills.
No, it pays for your fun things you want to buy.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but I am the shop owner and dyer and maker behind CherryPieCottage on Etsy.
Hey,
I remembered to say it! So, I always forget to tell y'all because, anyways. So, I am on Etsy. I did a small shop update. It's not really big, but we have some pre-orders that have gone in for limited time. So to start off with, we are going to talk about Obligatory Valentine, which is back in the shop. And I dyed it up on 3 different bases, but it is available for pre-order on all of my bases. So we have it on fingering sock, which coincidentally I knit this lovely sweater out of. This is my Maritima sweater. Sorry for headphone users. And I love this sweater, but the bottom likes to roll up when you sit down. So, I don't know if y'all, let's see. There's the bottom lace, because I'm too short. But I knit the main body of this sweater out of this colorway on fingering sock, Obligatory Valentine. So, and then the speckly gray is by Yarnberry. Yeah, I think so. Yarnberry, and it was the Jane colorway, and then the gray is just a Miss Babs toes. I think Silver was the name. I'm not sure. But anyways, I love this sweater. It's just been, it has not been really warm enough to knit to wear a short sleeve sweater, but I had him start a fire, so that way while we're sitting here I can wear my sweater and stay warm. But I also dyed it up on fingering tweed, so you could see what it would look like on tweed. I kind of love this a lot on the tweed. And then I also dyed it up on DK100, so you could see what it looks like dyed up on 100% superwash merino. So, there you go. These will be up until Valentine's Day. And then they come down because this is a seasonal colorway, so they are only up for a limited time. If the pre-orders, the amount that I've set runs out, I will put them back up until Valentine's Day. So you have until Valentine's Day to order what you want of this colorway, and then it goes away until next year. So, the other pre-order is from my advent calendar. I put up a poll on Instagram and asked, I put up 4 days and asked which one y'all would like to see to be the first one on full skein form. So I dyed it up on worsted 100, and it was day 11, and it's rehearsal. So this one is the scene where all of the Wallace and Davis crew shows up, and they are unloading and getting ready to do rehearsal. So it's in front of the barn at the Columbia Inn, And all you see is the barn and the trees in the background, and then all the pretty colors everywhere of, see, here's another one, of all the sets and costumes and people just walking around. So, there you go. And see, and I dyed these at the exact same time, but this one has more blue in it than this one does. So, but I dyed it up on worsted because I really wanted one on worsted. I haven't had a chance to knit with my worsted base yet. I had somebody else test it for me. I liked the feel of it, but I needed somebody else to knit with it to tell me what they thought. So, and I want to knit a hat out of it. I just don't know what hat. Hat, or I might do a cowl even.
It almost looks like that Bifrost that I had from Black Trillium.
Sure.
Almost. I mean,
Almost.
not
There's
exactly.
some pink in it.
Yeah.
So, but those are the pre-orders. Then I have introduced a new color. Yay! Oh, and I need, can you go look in my cabinet where my colors are and grab me one of the Teal-tastic on DK Tweed? I can't get out, the lamp's plugged in over here. And I have short legs,
Well,
so I
the
can't
TV's
stick.
plugged in over here.
I can't step over this cord. My legs are not long like yours. So, but anyways, so this colorway was inspired by my friend and fellow Whovian, Teal-tastic on DK Tweed,
Where is it?
in my yarn cabinet. My friend and fellow Whovian, Laura from A Crochet and Whovian on Instagram and YouTube. She's also Laura Concert Designs and Lollipop Girl Yarns. Said, okay, I want to do a find your fade and I want to use your yarn. Help me. So, she said she thought she wanted blues. So I said, great, because I had just released Teal-tastic. And I had Dusk and I had Emu Eggs. Well, once he gets back, I will show you. So, and I said, well, we can do Emu Eggs, Dusk, and Teal-tastic, and then we just need a fourth color. And I said, well, you could. No, I want it in a skein. It's in. So, I lost my train of thought. So, I said we can, be different and have one that is not really, fading in. And we could do My Caramel Romance. I also said mustard, but I really wasn't feeling mustard because I was thinking mustard could be on the other side of Emu Eggs. But anyway, she said, well, I like My Caramel Romance. I said, or...
It was on your desk, not in your yarn
That's
cabinet.
not Teal-tastic. It is? Oh, okay. So, I have another one in there, I thought. I didn't?
Not in the cabinet, no.
Okay. So, I said, or I can dye up a darker colorway and call it Whovian and make it like TARDIS blue. So, introducing Whovian. So, this is named after her because she's a crochet and Whovian, but also because we both absolutely love Doctor Who. So, this is like the David Tennant era, where his TARDIS was a darker blue than Matt Smith's or anybody else's. So, this one is called Whovian. I have dyed it up on DK Tweed and Fingering Tweed. I do have plans to put it on Fingering 100, DK 100, and Worsted 100 eventually. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. So, if you would like it on one of my other bases, or if there is not enough in the shop for you, message me. I will set you up a custom order and you can get it sooner rather than having to wait till it is in stock. So, and I do that with most of my colorways. If I have retired one, or if it is a seasonal colorway and it's not that season, then it will not happen. But most of the time I will tell you yes. So, her fade, which I just want to show y'all because, so we have emu eggs, we have teal-tastic, then we have dusk, and then Hoovian. So that is what her Find Your Fade, or Faded Cardi is going to be. And I think that is gorgeous. Like, might have to copy her. Gorgeous. So, that is the new colorway. Then I also dyed up Dusk on DK Tweed and on Fingering Tweed. So those have been restocked. And then I also restocked Concrete on DK Tweed and My Caramel Romance on DK Tweed. So that is this update. The next update, which will be in 2 weeks, is going to be a bag update because I am even lower on bags in the shop than I am on yarn right now. And thank y'all. It is getting harder and harder to keep yarn in stock in the shop, and I appreciate that so much. So if you have a colorway or a base that you would like to see more of restocked, let me know down below or message me on Instagram. You can even message me on Etsy, Ravelry, wherever. Just let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do what I think will sell. So, and I want to work on do some more pinks too, because pink is my favorite color. Pink and gray. And I need to restock Clouded too, because I don't have Clouded in the shop, which is a darker gray. So I think the next faded like tonal colors I'm gonna have coming out are gonna be pinks and grays and maybe some purples. But and then for my birthday in March, I have some plans. So excited about them. Yeah. So I'm really excited about those. And I will let you know when it gets closer to time. So, but that is all I have. Do you have anything to add?
I do not.
Okay then. Well then, it's time for the tail end, guys.
Kind of a short episode.
I know, but it's because I didn't knit a lot. I mean, I was working on my MCAL, and then I was dyeing yarn. So it's not a very long one, guys. I'm sorry. And we're not buying anything right now. So,
yeah.
Because Christmas just happened. And all the money that I'm getting in, I am putting back into my shop. So, don't really have the extra money right now to buy. But, and I'm being like not casting on new things right now, which is probably why I didn't have a lot. But after this MCAL is done, I will probably have more projects working because I have other things I want to get cast on and lots of things. So Haley has got a couple of bags with yarn and pattern in there that I could wind up and cast on for her because I don't have a project. Well, I have a sweater going for her. So once the sweater's done, I will cast on one of those. I have some socks going for Little Man. I have your hat that I need to design.
With my black cat yarn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's probably going to be a cabley hat. Even though I hate cables, he loves cables.
I do.
So,
I do indeed love cables.
Yeah. But, so we have a Facebook page, which it's a private group, but you can still see us. You just have to ask to join. You need to answer the two questions. One is, do you like fiber yarn and fiber related stuff, knitting, all that. The other one is, can you follow the rules? Basically, can you be nice? So if you do not answer either one of those, I will not approve you. If you answer both of those, yes, then I will approve you and we're good to go. And I'm usually pretty good at doing it same day. So, but if you're on the other side of the world, it might be a while because I might be asleep when you're doing it. We also have a group on Ravelry. I will get those threads open for our Cal. But yeah, go in and join it. We have our Hey Y'all thread still. Go into our Facebook group once you're a member and Tell us what you're working on. Say, hey, y'all.
Yep. Here on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that way we can reach more folks. And tell your friends, tell your family.
Yep. God is good.
Read your Bible.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.